Christian Combs accused of assaulting and drugging women in looming lawsuit. Again, this is Christian Combs, aka Diddy Jr. Diddy Jr. Again, you know, you see him, you see Diddy, and he wants to be just like his dad. The way that stuff that he posts online, and I think he wants to be just like his dad. You know what I'm saying? Christian Combs, this according to Vibe, Christian Combs reportedly being named in a looming lawsuit accusing the rap star of assaulting and drugging a woman. The lawsuit against Combs, the son of embattled rap mogul Sean Diddy Combs, has yet to be officially filed, but is currently in the works according to attorney Tyrone Blackburn. The identity of Combs' alleged victim has yet to be revealed, and details surrounding the reported lawsuit are sparse. While Combs has yet to address the allegations directly, he recently shared a post on social media that read, "Stop the cap." Although he didn't give context to what or whom it was referring to. He was referring to that lawsuit. What else would Diddler Jr., what else would Diddler Jr. be talking about? You see, again, out of all Diddy's children, because you know, when you have people who have a bunch of kids, there's always going to be that one child that wants to be just like their father. He wants to be Diddy. He's watched him, he's studied him, and allegedly he's drugging like him. That's not good. The rapper, who performs under the stage name King Combs, has been romantically linked to multiple women during his time in the spotlight. Combs dated his ex-girlfriend Bria Hicks for several years and is currently dating model Raven Tracy, who recently got Chris's name tattooed on her body. Let me tell you, young heifer, something. You're going to regret this in a couple of years. No, well, her specifically, I think she will. But women who get these tattoos of these dudes, they end up regretting it. And she'll end up getting it covered up. But she's doing that to placate to him because she thinks that he's going to inherit the Combs empire. Because he's probably told her that. And he's a quote-unquote rapper, you know. The claims are made against Combs have been described as serious and thrust him in the vortex of shocking claims surrounding his father, as Diddy has been hit with several lawsuits in recent months accusing him of assault, trafficking, abuse, and more. Blackburn, who previously represented clients in litigation against celebrities such as T.I. and Tiny, as well as Nicki Minaj and Kenneth, is also the attorney for Rodney Lil Rod Jones, the producer who filed a lawsuit against Sean Diddy Combs earlier this year. Last month, Homeland Security conducted raids of Diddy's properties in California, Miami, during which Christian and his elder brother Justin were detained and later released following the investigation. We're going to get to his mother because his mother is speaking out. Misa is speaking out. We gonna get to her, but let's get to Diddler Jr. Listen, King Combs wants Chris. I'm gonna call him King Combs. That's his rap name. Or Chris. I'll just call him Chris. Chris wants to be just like his dad, and he studied him. He's around him, and he's picked up habits. You know, he wants to be Diddy Jr., Diddy 2.0. See, Justin is, you know, whatever. But him, he's inherited his father physically. Like, he looks more like his father than Justin. That, you know, that's because, you know, Justin's dad is, you know. But, you know, Diddy still calls him his son, so, you know. But, King Combs is his direct, is like his direct son. Like that's the person that he's, you know, maybe grooming. You know, he's grooming to be his successor. So if there's truth to these lawsuits that he's out here, you know, possibly pulling a Diddy, then that's going to be troubling. That's going to ruin his rap career. Rap career pretty much over if that's the case, and he may even end up doing jail time, or end up getting sued if charges are brought against him. Because I've heard where people said that he could have been bringing girls that are not of age to parties. Him and someone else. But let's get into what Misa had to say. Misa shares Diddy home raid footage and calls out federal agents' excessive use of force on sons. Let's see. Sean Diddy Combs' ex-girlfriend Misa is speaking out after their son Justin and his brother Christian were handcuffed amid highly publicized raid on Combs' Los Angeles home late last month. Misa, who posted security footage of the March 25th raid to Instagram on Tuesday and called out the Homeland Security agents who executed the raid for their overzealous and overly militarized force against Justin Combs and his brother Christian King Combs. Hold on a second, y'all. I want to confirm something. Yeah, Diddy is his father. I'm mixing him up with Quincy, but that's his father. So that's his son. But again, they saying Justin is Wolf's son. I've heard that too. That's why I said, you know what? I didn't know 100% if that was Diddy's son, because they're saying that was Wolf's son. He does he look like Diddy or does he look like Wolf? But anyway, man. The force used against my sons Justin and Christian is deplorable. If these were the sons of a non-black celebrity, they would not have been handled with the same aggression, she wrote. The attempt to humiliate and terrorize these innocent young black men is despicable. She continued writing that enough is enough and that the boys' attorney, Jeffrey Littman, was investigating the excessive use of force used on Justin and Christian, which she called unnecessary and certainly not required by this search warrant. I've even pointed that out. I said all this theatrics wasn't needed. Did Justin need several laser beams with firearms pointed at his chest? Did Christian need a weapon pointed at the back of his head while he was in handcuffed? She wrote, how many times have we seen young unarmed black men not make it out of these types of situations alive? The security footage showed by Misa showed the heavily armed federal agents entering Combs' home and pushing Christian, who had his hands above his head against the wall while handcuffing him. Justin is also seen in the video walking with his hands above his head while a weapon was aimed at him. Both Christian and Justin were handcuffed outside the estate as they spoke with authorities, although both were released without arrest. We will fight for justice utilizing every imaginable source, Misa wrote in her caption. I'm not with the propaganda. Linkman did not immediately respond to people's request for comment. I said it myself. I said that they went overboard. But this is the government. They are about they want to be a part of the TV show. The FBI is full of attention seekers, and they pursue cases that get them attention. This is what America has been reduced to. This is why nobody on the global stage takes us seriously. They don't. Because this was not needed. You could have brought a bunch of jackets there. They could have went in there. They could have, served a search warrant. But to have military styled agents in like armor. Like seriously, I understand that they may think Diddy is a POS, right? But that doesn't give you the right to run up in that house. You knew Diddy wasn't there and do that. Like, what were you trying to say? They want to be a part of the. They want to be a part of the show. They're a bunch of attention seekers. That's why nobody takes us seriously. Why don't y'all take those militarized agents down to the border and deal with people who are pushing their way into this country, and y'all just letting it happen? Y'all so concerned with show trials and going after Trump and whomever who's a celebrity. I didn't agree with that. I don't agree with that. I really don't. The raid on the Combs homes in Los Angeles and Miami were part of an ongoing Homeland Security investigation, reportedly looking into allegations similar to those made in the two pending lawsuits accusing the music mogul of trafficking. One of those suits filed in February by record producer Lil Rod names Justin as a defendant that claims he solicited prostitutes, underage girls, and workers. His attorney responded to the suit upon its filing, saying that in the statement that absurd allegations are all lies, according to Rolling Stone. This is a clear example of a desperate person taking desperate measures in the hopes of a payday. Y'all do know this all would have been avoided if he would have paid Lil Rod his money. But because Diddy is a POS, Diddy refused to pay a man who lived with him for a year working on music. Diddy felt like he didn't have to pay him. This all could have been avoided, Diddy, if you would have paid this man for working on your album, but because you don't like to pay your artists or your producers unless you feel like it, now you're in this situation. I think Diddy really hated paying Cassie, but he had no choice because she could have really wrecked his life more than has already been wrecked. And he knew it. That's why he settled within 24 hours. That was a battle that he knew he couldn't win. And you know what's the funniest thing about that is that she was probably bluffing. And he bit. Because a woman that was in a relationship with you accusing you of these various things, and she probably has some proof and probably knows your dirty, deep, dark secrets and wasn't afraid anymore. He felt like it was better for him to settle.